guess I better go ahead and talk about this because, yes, we're going to talk about Ninja because I'm considering this is an article by Deserto, and I'll link it down below for you guys because this is the issue that's been happening lately within the gaming community because everyone's upset with Ninja over the fact that he said something in an interview in New York Times. He basically said on January 24th, an interview with New York Times David Marchese, Ninja stated that parents of young gamers can play a huge role in changing the environment of the internet culture for a positive, which is true. What he said right here, people are behind the screen, Ninja explained. They say what they want and can get away with it. You have complete anonymity, and it sucks that there are kids who can say racist things and can be incredibly aggressive and threatening to women online have zero repercussions. It comes down to parenting, he continued. You want to know who your kid is? Listen to him when he's playing video games when he thinks you're not. Now, I do agree with his point here, and he went on. Ninja went on to discuss racism, noting that all too common occurrences of racial slurs being slang online gaming matches, something that can even get Twitch streamers banned if said during their broadcast. Is it my job to have a conversation with this kid? No, because the first thing that's going in my head is this kid is doing this on purpose to troll me. If someone says racial slurs on someone else's stream, it can potentially get that streamer banned. It's awful, but that's the first thing I think of. It's not my job, according to Ninja. He said, the responsibility to criticism on Twitter, Ninja argued, it's not my job to sit down and make a video with all my audience to do a lesson on civil rights and how not to be racist. I show that I'm a good person, though, my actions and how I treat people and those around me every single day. Sorry. And this is kind of what he said. But then again, you have his wife responding saying, if any of these people tweeting actually watched Ninja's streams, they know how many times he's spoken out about issues of racism, white privilege, and have zero tolerance for racism in his game on or channel. He does his part, and he isn't holding a seminar on the topic. And it's like people kind of are saying this. Like, they're basically accusing him, saying Ninja says literally anything to support Black Lives Matter and POC. The internet, shut up and stick to gaming. Ninja, isn't my job. It isn't my job to educate others on civil rights and racism. The internet, how can you say that? Stay quiet. My dude cannot win. He does his part. He just is holding isn't holding a seminar on the topic. And this is something that I kind of agree. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. And this is something that needs to be addressed in a nicer way, because I know that some people need to understand this. Not everyone is a good role model. Not everyone is the best role model in the world. Ninja's trying his best to be who he is, and you can disagree with him on the fact that parenting is something that is important, because yes, it is an important thing that kids need. And I do agree with him on that. You could disagree with him, but don't just go off on him and accusing him of being a Nazi and all this other stuff, because that doesn't seem to work well with others. And I know that I have something in the background, and I apologize for that, but I just want to address this. He is right. We shouldn't be blaming him for all the wrong reasons, because the fact he does make a good point that parents need to address this issue with their kids about this, because I don't think that kids should say these things on the internet, but they're going to say it anyways because of the fact that that's a part of internet culture. Sometimes people are going to troll and people are going to do this stuff, and trolling is kind of a thing that happens all the time. like on the internet, and you're going to expect that from the internet. And the problem is, how do you stop it from happening, especially if you're a famous Twitch streamer? Well, the thing is, I can understand that that because I seen that happen to my guild master who was a live streamer, and he actually had done this, had live streamed a lot, especially on Discord when they had people that showed up out of nowhere using mass IPs to actually harass him and say the N word. And it was kind of sad that these people who basically did this using multiple accounts, using multiple IPs, and trying to get his stream banned for basically trying to say the N word on voice chat on, and it's like on a Discord server, just to get him into trouble, just so they can have their laughs and haha and get away with it. But here's the problem with it. I want to go ahead and address this issue because of the fact that people are pissed off at that type of thing. And I can understand, but the problem is it is the parents' responsibility. And I do agree with Ninja on this part, because the fact that kids are saying it is because they think it's cool and hip to say that word. It's not. And let's go ahead and say it's not, because the fact is, but the problem is people are going to say it anyways, and you can't really stop them from saying it. No matter how many times, you can't stop a person saying any curse word in the language that they will say, because the problem is they will say it anyways. And I'm not going to try to cancel Ninja over this, because he doesn't deserve to be canceled, and I don't think he's wrong. But when you have people who are trying to divert their attention, trying to attack him just so they can feel good about themselves, they are possibly wrong about this and don't understand Ninja's position in this. Because yes, he's right about the fact that there's anonymity in the issue of having people who use anonymous IPs, masking their IPs through VPN, and also using the anonymity as a way to attack a person online. And it does happen. And I know that it does happen. I've seen it firsthand. And the problem is that you can't really do much about it, because even if you do, it's just going to come back and just basically keep going. The only thing you can do is ignore that and move on and just keep gaming. Yes, people are going to say some mean things on the internet, but all you could do is just keep focusing on your gaming, and that's what Ninja does. That's what Ninja does for fun. I understand that, yes, there are some things that he did wrong, especially calling up his buddies at Epic Games to basically get someone's account removed, which is funny. I was laughing about it too. But the thing is, he's right that parents should be playing a big role in this and should teach their kids not to say these type of words on the internet, because otherwise that could cause a lot of problems, especially in the government is possibly going to get involved in it and possibly try to remove VPNs someday, or remove Tor or anything like that mask their usage on the internet, because someday it could cause problems. Anyways, guys, leave your thoughts down below and tell me what you guys think of this, because I have to go. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Because this is kind of a really bad situation.